Sami stood before the mirror watching his body, a burden he had carried for years. He had exercised like a madman. He would run until his feet blistered and lift weights until his hands trembled in exhaustion. Yet the result was always a soul-crushing zero. His obesity felt like an inescapable curse. One night, in a dark corner of a desolate gym, as he wiped away the sweat of despair, he appeared. The man was eerily elegant, his skin stretched tight over his face in a wide, frozen smile that looked more like a clay mask. He placed a small vial of thick purple liquid on the bench and hissed, "This is the solution. The fat will vanish and muscles will erupt. As if you were a hero of legend. I will let you be the first to try this innovation for free. I just need your signature here for documentation." Sami, desperate for any exit from his fleshy prison, didn't bother to read a single word. All he could see was his ideal self in his imagination. He grabbed the pen and signed at the bottom with a trembling hand. The man laughed, a silent, chilling laugh behind that unmoving smile. Sami gulped the liquid and felt a strange heat searing through his veins, as if acid were dissolving his fat. In the following weeks, a horrific miracle occurred. The obesity vanished in days, replaced by unnaturally massive muscles that hardened like stone. But then the nightmare began. Sami realized he could no longer stop exercising. When he tried to sleep, his body rose against his will to lift weights. His muscles moved to a strange internal rhythm he couldn't control. In the midst of a frenzied workout, the smiling man appeared again. This time he held a black leather whip and read from the parchment, Article 8, the second party commits to absolute obedience. His body becomes the property of the institution as a living masterpiece. Sami tried to scream, but the sound died in his throat as the man commanded, "Silence and smile." He ended up in a luxurious glass display hall known as the Museum of Human Perfection. There Sami stands on a rotating pedestal, performing phantom weightlifting routines with terrifying muscle mass that glistens under the spotlights. Tourists pass by, touching the glass, mesmerized by the beauty and power of the living statue. They never realize that behind those mighty muscles is a human being trapped in his own frame, weeping in silence, praying for his muscles to stop moving for just 1 second. But the word he signed continues to haunt his every fiber. Never stop.